Hey everyone, welcome back to PHP Basics. My name is Sean. I've got a quick one for you today. Someone had requested me to demonstrate how to populate a drop-down menu like the one seen here with information from your database. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do today. So inside of PHP My Admin, I have a table called, or a schema called test, and then I have a table called departments. Inside of that table, I have a column called department name. With some just general business departments here. Okay, so inside of PHP, the first thing that we need to do is connect to that database. So I'll do that using MySQLi as a variable, which this can be anything that you want. You just need to reference it whenever you are creating instances. That's going to equal a new MySQLi. The first parameter is your server name, which is probably localhost. Your username, which is probably root, your password, and then your database name, which is called test for me. All right, and then we're going to query that. So we'll create a variable. I will call it result set because I'm stuck in my ways. And that's going to equal MySQLi query. And all we're doing is selecting department name from departments. Okay, so if you're familiar with HTML, which I'm assuming you are, drop-down menu is used using the select tag. And we can give that a name. We'll just call it departments. That way we can reference it if we're processing a form. And then we will close that. So essentially this works the same way as any other time you would display information from your database onto your PHP page. We'll do that using a while loop. So we'll say while rows is equal to, or rows equals result set fetch a sock for an associative array. Then it's going to grab each row and do something with it. So while this is being true, it's going to do something, which for us, we want it to display something inside of that select box, right? So first we need to get the variable. We'll say department name equals rows, and then for that part of the array, it will be the department name. And now all we have to do is echo out the innards of this select tag, which would be option. And we can give this option a value. And we'll just make it the same thing as the department name as well. And then we'll actually display department name and then close the option. Okay. So now if I jump into localhost and refresh the page here, then you can see that it's populated all of our information for us. All right. And that's essentially all you have to do to get this to work. Now, since this is such a short video, I'm going to throw in a freebie for you. What if we can make each one of these a different color, like alternate colored rows like you would have in Excel or something? To do something like that, that's pretty simple as well. In our top part of the PHP area, we're just going to create some variables. We're going to have color 1. We can make that equal something like light blue. And then color 2, let me spell that right, equals, we'll say teal or something like that. All right. So these should actually be constants, but I'm just going to make them variables for now. But we do need a variable that can modify to go between the two. We'll just call it color. And by default, it's going to equal color 1. Okay, but this will change to color 2 and to color 1, things like that. All right. So down here, I'll use a shorthand if statement. We'll say if color is equal to color 1, question mark, does it? Then color is going to then equal color 2. And if not, then color will equal color 1. All right, let me break this down for you. All right, this is written kind of like standard English. Color is equal to color 1, question mark. It is. Okay, well then color is then going to equal color 2. All right, so now color equals color 2. Color is equal to color 1, question mark? No, it is not. Then it will equal color 1. So essentially, if it's currently color 1, then it will become color 2. If it's currently color 2, it will become color 1, and they'll just rotate back and forth. All right, so from here, all we have to do is do a style, and then say background equals color, and that's it. Let's refresh this here and see what we get. All right, so now each one of these is basically alternating colored rows. So anyway, that's all there is to it. If you guys have any questions or comments, please leave them below, and I will see you in the next video. And as always, stay creative.